Hey, this is Random from Philly Overdosed, and today we're talking to John.
How's it going? I'm John.
How you doing, man? Hey, John, tell me a little bit about yourself. Like, how old are you?
44.
Where are you?
I grew up in Jersey, and I come out here for work because I stay busy with a couple companies, and I work for 4 different companies out here actually, and pretty much stay busy doing shit.
That's
construction, all construction, roofing, siding, framing, interior trim, hardwood floor, tile, electric, plumbing. I do everything, whatever it takes to make a buck, bro. You know what I mean?
Oh, of course, yeah, man. So, I mean, you said you're like partially homeless right now, but
Right. If I wasn't giving the lady money that I give her every day, then I wouldn't be having a house.
wow, have you ever been homeless?
Oh yeah, I've been homeless a few times.
Wow.
It's tough living in the streets, you know. I came up here like 6-7 years ago because work's plentiful up here, and you can't find work up here. There's something wrong with you.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So I come up here for work. I stay up here because I stay busy. So.
Do you still use?
Oh, fuck yeah, you know I'm a drug addict. I've been a drug addict since I was fucking far back as I can remember. I've been doing something. I was an alcoholic for years and years. I quit drinking. Now I do dope and crack.
Wow. Every day?
Every day.
So I guess you need dope just to not get sick, right?
Oh yeah, you wake up fucking sick. You gotta fucking get well.
So you grew up in Jersey. How was your family childhood?
Well, my mother hated me, and my father and mother, before they got divorced, beat the living shit out of me. Like, I had to stay home from school because I had welts with fucking cuts in them, beat with extension cords.
How old were you? Like,
as far back as I can remember, a little ass kid. Little ass kid.
Wow, what about your dad?
My dad's a little touched in the head. He's got like that OCD shit. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he just keep going on and on and on about the same shit. I would catch a beating like 3 times for the same thing. You know what I mean?
Wow.
I mean, I was beaten with a 75-pound dead pig. You know what I'm saying? I remember crawling down the hall and the pig coming down on me. You know what I'm saying?
Were you ever hospitalized?
Not
I guess they didn't even care, right?
They hide that shit. They'd hide it. I hide it.
Do you have brothers and sisters?
Yeah, but they didn't catch the whoopings I did. Because I was like 10 before my dad moved out. And then my mom liked my other brothers and sisters. She just didn't like me. Like, I don't know if you can see a scar on my eyebrow.
Yeah, bro.
Well, where she came at me with a broom, and she was hitting me, swinging, and it just like bent over my arm and hit my face and slid my face open. And she dragged me in the bathroom and cleaned me up to see what I was looking. Not because she cared, because she wanted to make sure I was okay for school and whatnot. You know what I mean?
So she could hide it, basically.
Right, pretty much, yeah, exactly. And she told me that I ruined her life.
Wow.
Yeah, so.
Where's she now?
She's dead.
Did you make peace with her or anything before she died, or did it ever get better?
Well, I was out of the house, so it was all good as long as I wasn't there.
Yeah.
You know?
No, I hear you for sure.
So yeah, I've been taking care of myself since I was 13. I got, you know, it was between getting thrown out because of her boyfriend and me running away. But I lived in the woods all summer long when I was 13.
Lived in the woods?
Yeah.
How'd you do that, man? How'd you survive?
I built a hut and I lived off the land. I fished and hunt and robbed people's gardens.
Wow, just to survive. Like,
Yeah,
I remember my mom, we used to eat apples just because she wouldn't give us dinner if she got mad.
Yeah, well, I know how, you know, from a young age, I grew up on a farm, so I pretty much know all animals are food. So anything you can catch,
right?
You know what I mean?
Exactly, but that's so,
eat it.
It's too young, man.
Yeah, well, my son couldn't do it. I know my son couldn't do it, but I did it.
Right. No, I mean, you got to do what you got to do.
Yeah, so at the end of the summer, my uncle, I guess he seen me walking down the street, and he grabbed me and threw me in the truck because I didn't want to go, and he threw me in the truck, and he made me move in with him. And I guess I was 13, and I turned 14, and like I was like 14 and a half, almost 15, and I got emancipated. So he didn't have to get in trouble for anything I did. You know
Emancipated from your mom?
Emancipated from my family. Emancipated means so you're
on your own.
Right. So anything that I do is on me.
Yeah.
So by the time I was 16, I bought a camper because I was working, and I bought a camper and put it in a campground, and I was living in a camper by myself.
Wow.
So
at 16, man. That's really young.
Yes. So.
I was going to ask you, what happened to your brothers and sisters? Or
they all lived with my mom until they were like 17, 18 years old.
And they were all good? They didn't go through the same thing you went through?
They didn't go through what I went through.
Did you? Go ahead.
I don't know why. She liked them, but she didn't like me. I don't know. I was like molested by a few of my cousins.
I was just
I
gonna
had a couple
ask.
bad babysitters, you know what I'm saying? Thank God it was all girls though, because I think I'd probably be a serial killer if I wasn't. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But still, it still fucks you up because I learned too much at a young age, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I knew a lot more than the other kids in school, you know what I mean?
Yeah, before they even had sex or whatever.
Right, so I was like 16, no, I was like 17 and I was dating some stripper. And I got locked up like 4 days after I turned 18 because I wanted her out of my camper and she wouldn't want to leave. And she called the cops and said I beat her up and said she was scared for her life. So she put a restraining order on me. And then it was my neighborhood, so I was walking around the neighborhood around, I was within, 1,000 feet of my trailer or something, and they locked me up because of it. So I went to jail because...
For how long?
Not for long, like it was like, I don't know, maybe 6-7 days until they figured out where the hell she was, you know what I mean? To make sure that I knew there was a restraining order and I couldn't go near her, blah, 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 you know what I mean? But she was a real dirty bitch.
Well,
Yeah, like I said, I learned shit a lot when I was young and it fucked me up, like my sexual preferences and whatnot, you know what I mean?
what do you mean by that? Like, are you straight?
Oh, I'm straight. I'm 100% straight.
Yeah.
I just have fucking, I don't know, like more sicker fantasies than a regular person, I think.
Wow.
You know what I mean?
Well, have you ever been like married or?
Oh yeah, I'm still married. I've been married for 24 years.
Wow.
My daughter's 24. Had my first when I was 20. That's how I know. And,
Does your wife use?
She's in a program. I ain't talked to her in like a week, but we've been friends, through the whole thing. And all my kids are great. They don't do drugs.
How many kids?
I got 3 kids.
Wow.
All my kids graduated high school. My daughter did a little bit of college. She works for Egg Harbor Township Police Station.
Damn.
Wow.
Wow.
My daughter just bought a house.
So your daughter could bust you. I'm kidding.
No. She don't like anything about drugs and whatnot.
So, yeah, I guess you afford to use by doing your construction work, right?
Yeah, I get $250 a day. I'm a mechanic in every trade.
Oh wow, so you're making some pretty good money.
I know how to. Yeah, I can build a house from ground up.
You gotta move that camera. Y'all gotta go over there.
Okay, no problem.
No, can we? No, they can't. Y'all gotta go over there. You gotta take that shit over there. People doing shit.
Anyway, what just happened, man?
Fuck that bitch. Fine, sell her ass.
We just kind of got in a little trouble because people don't want themselves on the camera, and I understand, but
They don't want to see drug dealing. They don't want to get caught and be some, incriminate yourselves on camera or some shit. You know what I'm saying?
Right. But yeah, I mean, you were telling me about your kids and how you afford it, and you're making like $250 a week. That's pretty good.
A week.
A day?
A day. I make $250 a day. A week, my ass.
How much do you spend on drugs? Would you say?
Probably about $150 easy.
Jeez.
By the time I buy food, cigarettes to pay my rent, that's probably about $60 a day.
Yeah.
And then the rest I pay on fucking hoes and drugs.
But at least, well, it is what it is.
I ain't got nothing to worry about. My kids are grown, they're taking care of themselves. So
I was just gonna say,
I pay my fucking rent day to day with the bitch I live with, and the rest is all fun money, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
I don't care, I'm waiting for the bomb to drop.
Right, right? When's the last time you've been completely clean?
Can't remember a time I was clean, dude. Like I said, there hasn't been a time in my life I can remember when I didn't do something. Either smoke pot, I drank, you know what I mean? I used to sell pot.
You're really making good money.
Yeah, I don't fuck around, dude. I got more calluses on my motherfucking hands than people got on their feet.
Right?
I've been doing construction for 30 years, dude. But that's what I was telling you. When I moved in with my uncle, he made me work with him.
Right.
And I started framing houses with him.
Right.
So by the time I was 16, I was framing houses by myself.
When's the first time you did, like, say, heroin?
Not until I was like 20 something, 23, 24.
Were you scared?
No, I wasn't scared. Like I said,
Did you shoot it?
No. When I first did, I snorted. But everybody, I shot coke before that. You know what I'm saying? So I knew what it was with the needle, and everybody around me was using the pins. So I fucking just picked it up. I snorted for maybe a month before I started shooting, and I've been shooting for fucking 20 years, man. You know what I mean?
Wow.
Yeah.
I mean, like, do you have to like find veins and stuff? You know what I mean?
Oh, it's bad.
Dude, that's not good. Oh my God, bro.
But like I said,
That's infected, man.
I grew up on that's fine. It's only on the surface.
Wow.
It ain't deep.
Yeah. But
It ain't deep and it don't stink, so I'm good.
Does it hurt?
No, I'm a fucking savage, dude.
Well, I mean, can't you get it treated? Do you have like?
Oh yeah, I clean it at nighttime.
And how do you get? How long does that last? Does it go away eventually?
Oh yeah. It was worse. I mean, it's clearing up now, but
Wow.
that's that shit they put in it, meat tenderizer and all that shit. You know. What I mean?
Oh wow! So that's where you still stick a vein?
No,
there?
no, I don't hit there. No, I hit other places now, but
Right.
I have hit and missed there. That's why it's all fucked up there. Like,
Yeah, but thank you for showing. But man, that's like it looks
that's
painful.
Yeah. Well, to a normal person, it probably would be. But like I
Yeah.
said, I'm a fucking Viking, dude.
Right.
Like I said, like I was saying, my great-grandfather came here from Norway, and his wife was Norwegian too. My grandfather was prejudiced. He didn't like nobody but Norwegians.
You can tell by your eyes.
So my grandmother married a Norwegian. So my mom was 100% Norwegian, and my dad's German and Irish. So I'm German, Irish, and Norwegian.
Wow.
Mostly Norwegian. I'm mostly a fucking Viking. You can tell.
I'm German
You know
and
what I'm
Russian. Got a little German and Russian. No, this is really interesting. So you were married. You're still friends with your wife.
Yeah. I'm still married to her too. I mean.
Well, it sounds like you're a pretty tough guy. So you've never been like hurt on the street. Nobody's ever.
No, not really. I mean, I had a couple people try, but it ain't hurt me. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, but you were molested, man, by girls. That's.
Yeah, I had a couple bad babysitters and a couple cousins that
Right.
took advantage of me when I was little.
Wow. Just a second. So let me ask you, like, if you could change, like when you were a kid, when you were growing up, what did you want to do? I mean, did you have, because you were being abused, that must have been hard. You probably just wanted out, right?
Yeah, like I said, when I was 13, turning 14, I ran away and I never went back.
Right.
I moved to my uncle. I lived with him for like 2 years, and that's how I got into construction. I mean, I probably would have been like a landscaper or something. You know what I
So
mean?
you still would have been.
But I grew up on a pig farm too. So, because my dad, I grew up on a farm. My dad had a farm, and the guy that we used to get our slop and shit from, he lived like right down the street. So when my dad and mom split up, I was always down the farm because I was little.
So
I was
you would
always
have done that.
right. I would have been down on the farm, but I was always building when I was down on the farm. You're always building a hog house, or you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, for sure.
You know what I mean? Herding pigs around and shit, and whatnot. So, construction's either in you or it's not. And I guess I've always been mechanically inclined, you know what I'm saying? When I was a little kid, like as soon as I could walk, my dad was a clam digger, so there was no babysitters, you know what I'm saying?
Right.
He took me clamming with him, and I was up on the sandbar digging clams when I was a little kid. So,
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that. What about your dad? Where was he the whole time?
well,
Like with your mom and all that?
well, like I said, my dad was a little touched in the head, and he beat the shit out of my mom all the time and whatnot.
So that's kind of where she got it. I guess she took her pain on you.
Right, yeah.
not
So,
on you.
like I said, because I'm named after my dad and I look a lot like my dad, I guess that's why she hated me. That and the fact that she had me when she was 14.
Right. and is your dad still alive?
My dad's still alive, yeah. We get along now. We're good now. I mean, we had a lot of time together. When I was like 16, we got into it and I beat the living shit out of him.
Right.
Because,
You got in with your dad, man?
Yeah.
How did that happen?
Because my dad was paralyzed from the neck down. He got into an accident drinking and driving. And
Dude, you have a story, man.
his motor skills were all fucked up, so he can't like open and close his hands real good, and he's like his walk's fucked up. He's like he can't feel anything from the neck down, like a cigarette will burn through his fingers. You know what I mean?
Right.
So when we got into the fight when I was like 15 or 16, somewhere around there, I wailed on him, and then I beat everybody.
Had enough.
Everybody that tried to stop it in the house got beat up too.
Wow.
I cleared the whole house out.
But
You know what I'm saying?
then you don't get hurt out
So-
here.
So, yeah, after that, me and my dad were good. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But like I said, my dad's a little touched, so he don't even remember any of that shit. Like none of that shit. He won't admit to it. Like if I'd say if I even bring it up, like you beat the living shit out of me. I never hit you.
Right,
I never
right.
hit you. The fuck out.
Making
of here.
excuses now, like it never
like
happened.
I said, I remember welts with cuts in them, man. You know what I mean? I had to stay home from school for like 2 weeks one time because I had welts, like welts with cuts in them. You know what I'm saying?
Child abuse
Right.
nowadays. If anything like that happened
you get
now.
whipped with an extension cord, you're gonna be fucked up.
Yeah.
Wire hangers, extension cords, a belt, shit, whatever that motherfucker can pick up and hit you with. That's what
Dude,
you're gonna
that
get with.
sucks, man. I'm sorry. That really.
But I
sucks.
guess it made me the person I am. So I mean, really can't. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, you're a strong guy and you're
can't-
making good money.
I can't not work. You know what I'm saying? I'll go nuts if I sit around the house. You know what
So
I'm saying?
do you think you're ever gonna stop using? Do you plan to? Is that like something?
Eventually, you know, it's not hard. It's not an easy thing to do by yourself. You know what I'm saying?
Sure,
So
you
I
have
think-
to go to rehab,
No,
right?
I won't go to rehab either. That's
Have you
for
ever
pussies.
been?
No, that's for pussies too. I think I'm more of a. If I get like a decent girl that wants to quit, I think we'll do it together to make our relationship stronger. You know
So
what
that
I'm
you
saying?
can, so you can grow and be just.
Right. So we
try-
have that backbone. You know what I mean? That'll make
Yeah.
it strong. But
Well, that's good. That's a good goal. I mean, that's a good.
if I wanted to quit, I'd quit. You know what I mean?
Exactly. That's
Like-
what I was just gonna ask you. Do you,
like when I quit drinking. You know what I mean? I just didn't feel like doing it no more, so I stopped. You know what I mean?
Sure.
It got boring, and I used to drink like an 18 pack a day. You know what I mean?
Right.
I would drink an 18 pack a day and just pass out in the front yard,
And then you started using other
and then I
drugs.
started doing dope.
So, if you could change anything right now about your life, what would it be?
I don't even know.
Are you happy with your life the way it is right now? I mean,
I don't know. I'd like to win the lottery so I don't have to work hard anymore. I mean, I'd probably still work. I'd probably just like put money into fucking businesses. You know what I mean? But
yeah. You seem like a really smart guy. That just.
I would ever fucking not work ever. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Otherwise, you'd be bored.
Right. Oh yeah, I know. I would definitely get in trouble. You know what I'm saying? I would,
Do you have like ADHD or anything like that?
yeah, I had ADHD. That's why.
You seem like me, because I have it.
Oh yeah, I just shot 3 bags. So you don't
Wow,
see me
dude.
nodding, right? I'm not all fucked up, right?
No.
You can't even tell I'm high.
No.
So like I'm supposed to be on some kind of fucking drugs. You know what I'm saying?
Wow, bro. I would not have been able to tell.
Right. If
Do you still feel it? Like, do you still feel like?
yeah, sure I do. if
Yo, can anybody spare a buck?
I'm on camera here, brother.
Yeah. Sorry, man. I
ain't
don't
got no
have a
bucks.
dollar, man. Sorry.
Nope, I don't have any bucks, brother. I ain't got no change, no bucks.
Can I get in on this?
Not right now, but can we do it another time? Sorry.
If there's anything I could change in my life, if I would. I don't know. I'm happy, you know. I'm happy with what I do. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. I mean,
I don't rob, cheat, and steal. I
That's
never
awesome.
stole anything from anybody ever. I just don't do it. You know what I
me
mean?
neither.
Like even if I think about stealing or something, I'll get all fluttery in my heart. I
You know
have
it's
morals,
wrong.
man. Even though I raised myself, I have morals. You know
But what about using drugs? The first time you ever shot up, did you get that little voice in your head that said, I probably shouldn't do this? You know,
No, no.
just because you grew up in a hard life, man. I mean,
You take it as it comes, man. You know what I mean?
right.
That's how it goes. You know, that's how life is.
Yeah,
Can't complain. You gotta keep moving. You know what I mean?
exactly.
I don't worry about shit. I know even if I'm sick, somebody will help me the fuck out. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's interesting how everybody, even down here, they all help each other out, you know?
Yeah. You know, pretty much. I mean, unless you're a fucking scumbag. I mean, you know what I mean?
Right,
And I got mad respect around here because I don't fucking do dirty shit.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I help
That's what he
people
said.
out.
He said you're a respectable guy. And I believe it. I can tell just by
I
talking
don't
to you.
do dirty shit, and if a motherfucker's sick, then I'll help him the fuck out. Like the bitch in there, she's all fucking laying around, fucking hurting and crying. And
Oh,
fucking
because
sick.
she needs
Right,
dope?
so I threw her a bag. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So
Wow, it's...
it comes around. You know what you put out, it comes back. You know
For
what
sure.
I'm saying? So I mean, you do dirty, you get dirty. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So
I agree.
you fucking help people out, help comes to you. You know what I mean? Like the other day, I was fucking in a bad shape, and my man, he had a little bit of extra there, and he like fucking looked me out. He didn't have to help me out. He didn't have to buy my seat either. You know what I mean? But
Yeah.
he had a little extra, and he knew he was doing me a favor, and he liked, you know what I mean? So
Yeah.
he looked me out, and I was, it's a solid.
That's awesome, man. Listen, John, thank you so much, man. It's really good talking to you. I appreciate it.
Yep.